for right now, we haven't seen them play against each other. So it's who knows? Who knows? What they're gonna
Really
do.
sticking his chest out saying, I'm here and I'm here to stay.
I think he's got a good chance of doing here. And you were right almost about the balloon ban. You know, we did get a throwaway ban from Adam last week. He banned Spark against Loupanji. But Loupanji's preferred balloon deck does include Mega Knight. It's that big ground-based Mega Knight and air-based balloon to get the kill. And, ooh, with a log rolling through here, it looks like Surgical Goblin's actually going to get a strike onto the left side tower. Tombstone not able to hold up on defense just long enough.
Yeah, Log is going to always shut down that Tombstone. Bats coming, though, from Surge.
Kind of an unlucky hit out the right side. The Mega Knight sometimes gets 2 swipes on the tower. Looks like he only got 1 this time. But Loupanji is playing balloon. You're right in chatting. Floating in that right lane. Whoa! Rockets the right side. Balloon will be able to survive, though.
And there's
Surge
the
needs
Lava
a little
Hound,
more damage on it. Yep. Lava Hound up top. Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
Great read by Surge, playing a hard counter to the Lava Hound balloon type deck. We got an Executioner in the back. Do you think Tornado could possibly be the last card there, or is he playing something else a little more standard for the Hog Rocket deck?
It might be a Tornado. It might be a Tornado, Woody, and I think Surge was listening to your pregame about the Lava Loon that was coming out.
He knew what to expect, and he's got a great setup to go against Loupanji in this match. We got 1777 on the right side tower. Loupanji throwing arrows, but there's no minions in Surge's deck. That's kind of the ideal target for those arrows. And without anything flying up high besides bats, it looks like Loupanji might have picked the wrong spell for this matchup.
Yeah, that spell is going to be pretty much completely irrelevant. Just kind of like the Lava Hound in this. You know, he has almost every answer to every single thing that Loupanji is going to play.
Now, if you're Loupanji in this setup and you know that you've got a difficult match ahead of you, what are you going to be trying to do to get the win here?
You got to just lane swap, switch sides each way, throw balloons on the right, Lava Hounds on the left. You got to just hope and pray Surge makes one mistake, that one mistake that you can really punish him off of. But the thing is hoping for a mistake is not really how you ever want to play. But no, when there's like 9 different answers, you know, I don't really know what else you can do in the situation. And the Tornado as well.
Great punish there by Surgical Goblin. Kept that balloon off the right side tower and got a little bit of a hit over on the right, down to 1681 now. Loupanji tried to get a Lava Hound onto the left tower, and you know, it reached there, but Lava Hound itself doesn't do a whole lot of damage.
No, and the Hog Rider, and I think Loupanji's kind of just like, does he push on the left-hand side?
For the chance to rocket here, but yep,
there it is.
We get the double push, just like you said. Yeah. Left and right over here. Tornado to help out this Executioner. It looks like the bats finished the job off on the left lane. Loupanji just unable to connect with this air-based deck.
Yeah, he tried to do everything he could, but just the arrows completely really useless in this deck, and so is the Inferno Dragon. There's really not much he can do. Bats.
Not much at all. Another Hog Rider coming on in.
This Hog Rider.
Tombstone is down. He's going to get a chance to strike the right side. 1 hit is good. 2 hits even better. Lava Hound Inferno Dragon on the counterattack. Ooh.
There's the rocket
on the tower, and just a log to finish it off. That'll be a win for Surgical Goblin.
Oh, Woody, that's... what do you do if you're Loupanji now? Where you... Every single thing that you played, Surgical Goblin... Surgical Goblin had a direct hard counter to.
Soon, let's see if Loupanji is able to outdeck him this time. You know, we've seen very creative decks from Loupanji in the past, and Surge as well. I think that these might actually be the 2 most creative deck builders in the tournament, but they've been playing pretty standard stuff so far. Do we have a log bait duel here? I don't know.
Yeah, it might be that. Whoa, well, there is a Ice Golem coming down from Loupanji. Surge looking like he does have a bait with the Princess dropped in the back. Baby Dragon from Loupanji gonna be running another just, you know, off meta, and the cannon card coming out.
I can hear the French casters screaming, cannon card! Look at that, we hardly ever see that card being used in competitive play. And that's one reason why, unfortunately, it's going to fall right outside of tower range. It gets no damage out the right lane. Loupanji not taking a whole lot on the right side either, though. Rolling logs through the Goblin barrels, and they're just about even on elixir count right now.
Yeah, Loupanji has a little bit of an advantage here with the decks. If he does have this graveyard variant of Cannon Cart, he could maybe sneak it in here. Surge is going to have to play this pretty beautifully. And whoa, a Barbarian Hut coming out of left field from Loupanji. Wow, and Bat's gonna shut down these first set of Barbarians, but you know, Loupanji Barbarians, you know, ramping up with a Cannon Cart, maybe a Graveyard as well. This could be a very lethal push. Miner coming in just to get a little chip.
Miner Minion Horde, a very lethal attack to say the least. We got a big push on this right side from Surgical Goblin, but it looks like Loupanji's able to shut it down. The thing that I feel is not so hot about what Loupanji's running here, you can surprise someone with a move like Miner Minion Horde to just tear a tower down. Barbarian Hut doesn't really offer an opportunity to surprise your opponent. It just kind of sits there and spits out 2 barbs every once in a while. And it works pretty well against things like Golem, if it's able to chop them up and distract him. But against this log bait deck, I'm not really sure how he's going to get value out of it.
Yeah, no, especially with the Princess is just so far range. It keeps the Princess so far back and just continues to get value.
The Truth Barrel by Surgical Goblin gets the Gobos on tower. Nicely done by him there in the right side. It's down to half hit points now. Loupanji trying to counter push out this right lane. What can he add on? Wow, a rocket. And you'll notice Surgical Goblin is not bleeding very much elixir, but sometimes he reaches 10 and he sits there for a little while, willing to lose a little bit of juice in order to make the better play. That right side now down at 706. Surge does not have Rocket in this log bait deck, so it's not the typical sort of swarm deck that you see, but incorporating Bats, Minion Horde, and Miner allows him to get troops on tower and then defend by having that big tanky dude in the back. You'll see one more Goblin Barrel hit. Wow. No counter from Loupanji. We could not get a log roll through there. And that's going to be a 1-0. We've got Soaking Revenge.
Soaking Revenge. Yeah.
Getting revenge for his teammate. The 2-0 over Loupanji.
Yeah.
Surgical Goblin takes another win.
Great plays by Surge.